Hello, friends. Welcome back to Shadow Play Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here today, friends. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Make yourselves at home. There is plenty of content to catch up on. And if you're returning, well, friends, I tell you all the time, you guys know what's up. I love hanging out with you, and it's also my hope that you enjoy your time while you're here, friends. So let's get to it. We have a future spouse reading today. This has been requested in the comments pretty frequently in the last week. I don't know if it's the same person and I just keep happening to come across the comment, or if it's been several of you. So I figured, why not? Let's just throw one in there, throw one into the mix. So this one's going to be a little bit different than the other future spouse readings that I've done, just because I'm going to be covering slightly different information. I do have a playlist for future spouse related readings. Please keep in mind, when I use the word, spouse, it doesn't necessarily have to be, in the form of traditional marriage if that's not something you're into. You can just replace that word with just, your next long term relationship or a person that you're going to be with for the long run. So, whatever that looks like to you, I just threw that word in there. And it's the one that we use. So, just wanted to clarify that. And so, yeah, let's kind of go over what we are going to be talking about today. In the first part of the read, we are going to be looking into a little bit about them, who they are. But then we will be going deeper into what's going on with them currently now. Basically, what's going on in their life, maybe where they're at with things, just to kind of get a glimpse to see how close to being in alignment or coming together you guys are. We will also be looking into what's going to be happening in your life when you guys come together, what's going to be going on with you. Again, this is meant to kind of help us maybe understand a time frame in life, or maybe validate and confirm things that you're already experiencing, or you're already on the journey. I know a lot of you use these readings as well to just validate and confirm a connection that you already have. My right ear did just start to ring. So, yeah, I hope that you guys gain what you need to from this reading. If anything does not resonate, if it doesn't feel good, if it doesn't feel right, please, that just means it's not for you. But also be very respectful that just because you think of it in one way, it doesn't mean that it's not a part of someone else's journey. So please be mindful in the comments, because I know you guys don't mean it, but there's a way to approach things without necessarily putting down an entire collective that might be choosing the same group as you. Um, all right, friends, you guys know what's up. We have Miss Betty out in the mix. We love to use her for these kinds of readings. So, whichever you feel most drawn to, go with that one. Maybe it's the timestamp as well. We have group number one, group number two, and group number three. Whenever you're ready, I'll meet you at your reading. Hello, my group number ones. If you pick the sticker, then welcome to your reading, friends. Today, we're going to be looking into your future spouse. We are going to be learning a little bit about them. We're going to be looking into what's going on with them at this moment in time, what's going on in their life. We'll be seeing, if we can get indicators as to how close to coming into alignment you two are. We'll also be looking into what's going to be happening in your life and what's going to be going on with you when you guys do come together. For a lot of you, this could be a reading that you're just trying to gain confirmation and validation to your own situation. And for others of you, you're just listening to see what comes through, and whatever it may be. I just want to remind you to use your own discernment. If something doesn't feel good or doesn't feel right, or just you can't imagine yourself in a situation that may be coming up, then just know that it's probably not your reading. And that's okay, friends. All right, my group number ones, let's begin. Thank you for joining me here today, friends. And we will be pulling oracle cards and initials at the end as well. All right, let's tune in. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for the collective and my group number ones. My group number ones, please, Spirit. My group number ones, their future spouse, their person, their partner. What can we know about this person? Can you tell us a little bit about them? Can you tell us a little bit about my group number one's future spouse or their future long-term partner? Whatever you guys want. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number ones. What can we know about their future spouse? What can we know about this person? We have Temperance. Okay, we have Sagittarius energy. Messages from my group number ones. What can we know about them, please? All right, your person could possibly like own their own business, or they've I don't know, they've built some kind of something is what it feels like. For some, not for everyone, but for some, your person could have gone through some kind of maybe not for some it could be legal trouble, maybe for one or two of you. But for others of you, it could be a situation that was unjust that kept them from being able to move forward. So it's almost like they had to dedicate a lot of time to rebuilding themselves and healing and growing. I am getting that this is someone that had to work at regaining abundance or getting there in general, whether that means um, their freedom in some kind of way, which could mean their financial freedom or actual freedom, depending on where they're from, where in the world, or the circumstances. But this is someone who has definitely had to change things around in a big way. Your person could have actually grown up in not the best of circumstances or situations, and they have a mother figure that was very supportive or helped them through that. That is, again, not for everyone, but I am kind of picking up that there's something here about circumstances and possible almost like survival or just change that had to happen. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number ones, please. What can we know about their future spouse? What can we know about them? Yeah, this person had to let something go. So for some, your person could be divorced. They could have been in a long term relationship that affected them on many levels. It could have been karmic for sure. Yeah, this person had to release. So your person knows struggle. They could even know, like, I don't know if adverse, I'm not even going to say it because it's obviously not wanting to come out. So I'm like, if I don't know the word, don't go there. Um, Basically, they survived some shit, is what I'm getting. Where they had to, like I said, turn things around. But look at how beautiful with the Ten of Swords in reverse and the Ten of Wands in reverse and all this abundant energy. This person is someone who was not ready for you and you possibly not ready for them up until whenever this comes to fruition. Thank you, Spirit. Or the Empress. Someone here could like cats or pets in general, or maybe someone had like adopted a stray cat that comes to the door at certain times and it's become kind of your friend or someone's friend. Or the Empress. Oh, amazing. Man, this person values your opinion, and they're not someone that just cares what other people think, or they don't just value everyone's opinion, basically. But this person, they're like, what do you want? What can I do? What It's like they strategize, like if this person knows that you have a dream of um I don't know, whatever your dream might be, of like they'll remember shit. Okay, I am getting that some of you are pet people or have a dream of having maybe some kind of living situation or home situation that you know how sometimes we're like, I want to have goats, or I want to have pets, or I want to have a farm. I don't know. I am getting that for someone it's something like that, like some kind of dream involving something that you nurture and grow. And for some, maybe it's even children, but I don't know. It's almost like this person, they remember things that you say and they keep that. They take that to heart and they strategize and they think of how they can make that happen. Now, depending on what is going on with this person, sometimes that's a very good thing and sometimes it's actually not the best thing, because on the shadow side of it, they could be like focus on everything that they're not, or everything that they can't provide for you. All right. Then we have the Five of Swords with the Knight of Swords in reverse. So they definitely can get in their head and they overthink and they overanalyze, and that keeps them from moving forward. That is also going to be a theme of your connection from the beginning, is this person may not move things forward quickly, or they overthink and they kind of um, get kind of stuck in their head, or maybe there's regrets that they have past regrets or things that they don't want to repeat. And so that's an issue for them. All right. For some of you, this is someone that at one point they are going to lose you, or they fear losing you, or there's going to be a reason why they can't come towards you. And I am getting, not for everyone, but for some of you, this is because they are clearing energy from someone in the past that they weren't meant to be with. Um, Again, depending on who this is, your age and stage, what you know about them or what you're going to know about them, it may not be for all of them, but I am getting that someone here had to let go of something that wasn't, that they may have invested in, but it wasn't in their alignment anymore at one point. And they may have stayed longer or hesitated or didn't know what they wanted. There's something here, right? That they're going to fumble. Now, how bad they're going to fumble, I'm not sure with you, but let's say it's not with you. They've fumbled in the past and they don't want to do that again. For some, back to those of you of when I was saying that they might lose you, um, or something like that at some point. It could just be maybe you kind of step away, or you're not playing their game, or, you know, something like that, because it seems like there's a lot of healing that happens and there's a lot of growth. So I do want to say, with your reading, I've had two interesting interruptions. Nothing major, nothing, but I do want to share. I had a weird interruption right now. I keep, an iPhone, the stopwatch going just to keep track of how long so that I can keep all the groups about the same. And out of nowhere, the stopwatch, if you guys open that app on your phone, it switched to the world clock. And then I couldn't see anymore what the timer that we were on. And I was like, how did that even happen? So I think that there is a pause, or I think there's some kind of blip in time where you guys lose sight of each other. Maybe you're on the other side of the world. Maybe there is definitely a timing component. I mean, just like with everything. But the reason I mention it specifically for you is because there may be a pause. There may be something that needs to be corrected in order to have this love, in order in order to take this. And I'm telling you, they fear missing out, or like they already did. Yeah. This person has some kind of regrets, sadness, lots in their head, and they keep this in. So this is something that you're going to learn about them as well, is that they're not going to openly share. Now, once you guys are, in your intimacy era, where, and when I say intimacy, I know the first thing people think of is physical, but actually for me it's emotional, because that's where it starts. Long-term relationships, yeah, I'm not saying that they can't start on a physical sexual level. Of course they can, but they require so much more than just that, right? They require that that conversation, that pillow talk, that open vulnerability, the sharing of how I feel, what I want, or things I've been through, and you openly being receptive and also sharing, and us understanding each other on a deeper level. And some things, it's like once you connect, it's almost like the bond is unspoken, but it is there, and it feels like that's going to be part of part of the beauty, but also part of the challenge in this connection, to get there. The beauty is that, again, this person just doesn't let, like, they just don't connect on an emotional level with just anyone. This isn't someone who's going to wear their heart on their sleeve, but this is someone who you're definitely going to have their heart. And it's like this person may not even know how to act sometimes, or how to kind of, they might get taken by surprise, especially in the earlier days of your connection, or, you know, and this person does get stuck in their head. And I'm not going to lie and say that they come in and perfect and they sweep you off your feet and all this and that. It's like, no, this person hesitates, they hold back. They may even have like a mental health struggle. And when I say that, it could be something, just the overthinking, it gets them frozen in place. And then they end up focusing on the what isn't, focusing, it's like lower vibrational in the shadow. you know. It's just kind of in their nature. So, yeah, they could have heavy air sign in their placement, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. We're especially getting the Libra in there. And then, yeah, heavy Libra. And then we have Taurus as well. This is also someone that feels like their choices have led them in certain directions, and it takes a minute for them to kind of realize that just because past choices have led them here, that it's that they can't do something about it, or they, it's like they come to this realization where there needs to be change. For some of you, you are going to experience this person as somewhat ins and outs, where they come through, they don't show commitment, and they might, they are going to show you mixed signs at times for some of you. Um, they may even run or disappear after an emotionally vulnerable moment, but they're always going to come back. You don't have to accept them, especially if you know that they're not ready. But there is going to be a moment in time where you guys do align and things can move forward. Wow. I just saw Chariot, King of Cups, and the Guru. This person's going to come to you more emotionally evolved. It could even be during Cancer season, or maybe someone's a Cancer, something about summertime. And they're going to want to move things forward. And this person's going to want to marry you. Oh my God. I didn't even realize. Look what we have at the bottom of the deck. 10 of Pentacles, 4 Cups in reverse. So this person used to fear being trapped. This person fears being almost like, I don't know, maybe they imagine relationships or marriage to be like jail. Because they were involved in things that weren't for them, and they did feel they felt trapped at some point. This person does have regrets over how they treat you or this connection at one point. Yeah, because it's almost like they're not going to be ready for you. They're not. This may be, you might be the person that they prayed for, that they wished for, or especially, if they were in a bad relationship in the past, and they would think that this isn't the kind of relationship I want, or this isn't the kind of partnership, and maybe they'd think of the type that they wanted, or how they wish it was different, even if they weren't thinking of a specific other person, even things that they wish were different. It's almost like the universe brought them an aligned person, but then they realized, like, oh shit, I'm actually not at the level. Now that's higher self-talk. That's like evolved talk. That's not something that they're going to be able to piece together, at least not right away. This person is going to be, they're going to be very in love with you, but sometimes they're going to get their own little wires crossed because of it, especially at the beginning before they lock it down with you. All right, thank you, Spirit, for these messages for my group number one. My group number ones, please, Spirit. My group number ones. What's going on with their future spouse right now? What's going on with their future spouse at this moment in time? What's going on with them? We have the Devil. They're leaning heavily into their shadow. They're leaning into their vices, their addiction, or maybe they're throwing themselves into work. Maybe you're dealing with a Capricorn, or a lot of them are still dealing with a karmic lesson, whether that be a person or a circumstance they put themselves in, or something that they're just not getting yet. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number ones. What's going on with their future spouse at this moment in time? Whenever my group number ones listen to this, what's going on with them? What's going on with their future spouse at this moment in time? Yeah, this person is not happy. They're going back and forth between, okay, so they know their intuition. It's like their head knows, like, I shouldn't be doing this, or it shouldn't be like this, or that they're happy, but they are struggling. This person does struggle with the thoughts. We have the Sun. So it's like they're at this moment in time, that's what the devil is. They're self-sabotaging because they are either self-medicating or coping in some kind of way that keeps them distracted. For some, it could be just I'm just going to avoid everything, and almost like living. I almost get that they're living in maybe a Four of Cups energy right now when it comes to the things that they know that they need to grow out of or improve, and they're just maybe focused on. We have Leo season. We're coming up on it, so summertime fun. We're just focused on fun right now. Messages for my group number ones. What's going on with their person right now? Why the High Priestess in reverse? Why the Two of Pentacles? What's going on with their person right now? Yeah, it's like they go back and forth between healing and putting effort into that, and then they lean back, and then they go back to an old way of being. This could be them. I hate to say it, but you come here for the truth. This could be them choosing to date other people or have fun or just be immature. If it's not immature, it's they're just choosing to keep things light and entertain circumstances, people, situations that do not require much of them. They're not ready to dedicate themselves to anything new. They're not ready to be serious about any new people or promise anything that they can't deliver on. It's like, no, this person is kind of focused on short term, almost like short term happiness or short term distractions. This person is very in their head. They're not happy. They're just not. So they try to be. They try to do things that, yeah, that entertain them. All right, we have the Sun card. Why the Five of Wands? This person is aware of you for a lot of you. Now, if you're like, no, there is absolutely no one, then know that that's not for you. But for those of you that this is confirming and validating that it is someone that you're already on a journey with, um, I am getting that they are aware of you. They're aware of how you feel about them. Now, for others of you, this is telling me that this person is pouring into the things that they love as well. And they're not wanting to make any new plans, move forward, nothing like that. Yeah, what did I say? No, this person, they're self-sabotaging. This person's dreaming of a love. They're dreaming of warmth. And for those of you that already know this person, let me see if there's a message for you. For those that already know this person and this is confirming things for them, tell me about the Sun and the Queen of Cups. They're pulling back. They feel powerless. They're going with the flow. There's something about Cancer and Leo season. One more. The Strength. Leo again. They don't have the strength. They don't have it in them to come towards you, but thinking of you makes them happy. Or it's almost like for some, they like kind of feel your energy. Again, that's not for everyone, but for those of you that it is. But I am getting that this person's definitely avoiding, but at the same time, they're keeping themselves in this Five of Pentacles. This person is struggling with depression, or again, just being very in their head. And in order to get out of their head, or in order to try to fix it, they go out and yeah, this Three of Swords, it could be that they're dating, or it could be that they're just connecting with um, surface level experiences that at the end of the day, they still feel heartbroken or they feel left out of. Now, this could also be that they are, maybe they're focused on a situation that they feel like they need to give to or they need to be a part of. Because it's almost like they don't have it in them to fight. It's interesting because it's like they're avoiding here, and then look, then they go to that high point, that Two of Pentacles, where it's like, no, I'm going to do this. I'm going to put the effort in. I'm going to get my shit together. And then they slump. They go back into a slump. This person wastes more time thinking about the kind of person that they're going to be one day than they actually are working towards it. So that's what I'm seeing as to what's currently going on. So they are going through a process of growth and learning some shit. Let's see. Let's see what will be happening with you, my group number ones. Thank you, Spirit. When you guys will be coming together. Messages for my group number ones, please. What's going to be happening with my group number ones? What's happening in their life? What's going on with them? What's going on in their energy when this person and them come into each other's lives, or when they come into union? What can we know? What can you tell us? What's going on with my group number ones when they come together with this person? Thank you, Spirit, with their future spouse. What's going on in my group number one's life? What's going on with them? Can we get some indicators of time frame, please? What's going to be happening in my group number one's life? So you're going to be like, what the fuck is going on with this person? And you're going to be overthinking a lot, because you might be questioning, like, this connection that I thought was there, or now I see what it really is. And you're going to think that maybe you were making this all up, or you were trapped in an illusion, because it does feel like your feelings, your energy towards them isn't in the most receptive place when they come into your life. Now, this could also be because this is a brand new person and you don't really know what it is that they want. You're in a place where you are protecting your peace, so not everyone just gets to come towards you. Now, for those of you that may already know this person, go with the earlier message, obviously, more so of that. You might just be overthinking this and wondering, like, what the fuck? Because it doesn't feel like you're talking to them, or it doesn't feel like you're very open to them, because it's almost like you see right through them, but at the same time, there's a lot of questioning here. Now, the Sun card tells me that you are literally protecting your peace. You are at a time in your life where you've invested a lot of time, energy, money, dedication to your mind, body, and spirit, building stability for yourself, maybe closing up your close friends. It's like, again, I'm getting the feeling of not everyone has access to you. So this person comes in and you're like, what do you want? Now, it's interesting because I've never noticed this before, how the sun is peaking above these clouds and then the sun is right next to it, because I do feel like this person's energy feels very warm to you, but at the same time, um, you're like on alert. You're very selective about, again, how you're spending your resources, your time, your energy, your money. You're very closed off. So when this person comes in, or when you guys are coming into union, um, it feels like you're closed off and you're going to be triggered for a couple of different reasons. You guys are going to have to take the messages as they apply. Some of you could be triggered because, again, you are protecting your peace, and there's something about this person that you're like, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with them. They're not being upfront, so I just don't want to deal with it. Or maybe you're just not open to talking to people. Now, if this is someone that you know, then I don't need to explain to you why you're kind of feeling the way you are towards them or closed off to them. There is, for those of you that already know this person, there's either a grudge or there's something that you're hanging on to, or one of you is, that you're afraid to be vulnerable, or you're just not sure. You're not sure if you can trust this person or the situation, or if you can trust yourself with this person, because, again, they make you feel warm and fuzzy and happy, but at the same time, the Ice Queen is trying to stay icy, trying to keep it cool, calm, and collected. um for There is a feeling here that, especially if this is someone that you haven't been able, again, it's been hard to kind of get this going, so that to you is almost like, if nothing's happened, that tells me enough, or it's like, I've seen enough, or it's clear to me. But at the same time, there's this feeling of, but I can't let it go, or I can't let this person go. I am getting the feeling you guys are going to stop talking to this person, or there's going to be a disruption, or there's going to be a pause, there's going to be a moment of let's put it on mute. Oh yeah, Beyonce, everybody on mute. It literally is what it feels like, where no one is talking. You can hear a pin drop. Neither one of you wants to maybe be the first, or Yeah, maybe you're like, no, they have to prove something to me. They have to show me. You're standing on business when you connect with this person, or when you guys come into union. It's going to be different for all of you because some of you are definitely already on this journey. But it feels like they're going to have to show you, and you are not. You're not making it easy for them, which you shouldn't. All right, we have judgment, second chances for a lot of you, wanting to make a judgment call. So it's going to be tricky because your mind is going to tell you no, and your heart is going to tell you, but bitch, I can't let this go, or I can't let this person go, or this is different. And that's obviously going to, it's going to happen in some connections, but I think that this is definitely one where those feelings might come up. Not just for you, but also for this person as well. I think you guys are taking a risk, or just like being vulnerable with each other. It's almost like you guys are showing each other what's possible. This person does view you as the Empress, but you are coming off as the Queen of Swords in reverse towards them. So it makes me feel that you had to bring that sword down at some point with them, and you're making them work for it. You are going to be happy that you gave this a chance. Tell me about the Seven of Pentacles. But you're so reluctant because there's this person either broke your heart or someone broke your heart. There's a reason here that you're like, maybe this is how much time you've invested into it, or how I don't know how long it's been. Tell me more, please. Why the Three of Swords with the Seven of Pentacles? Ten of Pentacles. For those of you that this person is maybe divorcing or divorced, or maybe has children, this could also be regarding that. And that this is something that you're going to work through, you're going to move past, and you guys are going to see that there was nothing to worry about. There was, it's not as bad as we made it out to be in our heads. And this could be even this person as well. Now, what I am seeing that when it comes to you is that another thing that's coming in strongly with this energy is a lot of you are going to be, you are, maybe you're the one that's heartbroken, and you're investing all your time and energy in things that are serving you for the long term. I am getting that you guys are healing. I am getting that when this person comes into your life, you're not, neither one of you is perfect or ready for it. So there is somewhat of a journey. Okay. Yeah, there's one foundation that needs to fall or be dismantled in order for your guys' new one to begin. You guys are going to have the Ten of Pentacles. This is going to change everything for you guys. Look at this. You are going to get in your feels, because it's not, it didn't happen in the time frame that you wanted, or how you thought, or maybe this is someone that, like I said, if there is a pause, it leaves you kind of a little bit, having to come to these tarot readings, or trying to get confirmation, reading for yourself as well. But look at this beautiful energy. There's this, it's almost like the wildfire, here in California, unfortunately. In the summer it gets windy and shit is dry, and one spark and it goes. And that's literally what this feels like. It's like one spark and it's going to go. You guys are going to be in your Ten of Pentacles with this person. You guys are going to change each other's lifestyles majorly for the better. This person's going to work really hard to make you comfortable, or vice versa. Switch it if you need to. There is someone here that's their love language, is almost like providing is their love language. There could be a slight age difference, doesn't have to be, but I did notice that you came up as an Empress and this person did not come up as an Emperor. So a little bit of evolution. All right, a little bit of growth. Let's get you guys some oracle cards and some initials before we close out your reading. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number one's fear. Yeah, you guys, both of your fear is triggered. Frustration, the timing thing. It's going to force you to go with the flow. That's what this person is also going to be doing with that Hanged Man and the Sun and the Queen of Cups. There's love there, but there's also pulling back. We have hunger. You want more, but this is going to, it's going to require surrender. we have reflection, and we have magic. So also having faith and believing in things changing and the things that are meant for you, believing in your own magic as well, especially if you just have this feeling, you've had dreams or you've done your own readings, and everything that's happening in real life in front of you maybe doesn't make sense, but your guides, your angels, they're constantly reassuring you. They just want you to surrender. They want you to I always imagine like floating in, just letting myself float, whether that's in literally like one of those lazy pools that you just get on an inner tube and float around. Or my favorite is just imagining me floating in outer space. I know that's weird, but I find it very calming. And that's what this is asking you to do. And it's going to, you're going to be reflecting a lot. You're going to be learning a lot about yourself as well through this journey. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number ones, please. What else can we know about their future spouse and their connection? We have wedding rings, mirror. You guys could mirror each other as well. The chaser. So this person could be used to being chased. I think they're going to run thinking that you're going to chase them, and they just did not know who they're dealing with. And if at one point you did show initiative, this person, it might be used to that, might be used to dealing with people that they feel more comfortable with them making the move, because then that means that they don't have to like face rejection, or they don't have to put themselves out there. And with you, it's like they learn differently, and that's going to be difficult as well, and necessary but difficult. We have coffee cup and kisses. You guys could start off as friends. This could definitely be someone who you're like, no, we're just friends. I know they're not available, or I'm not available, or we're not in the same place. There's something here where it could start like that for some of you. You guys could have even an unexpected kiss or an unexpected situation where it triggers the romantic connection, but then it doesn't go anywhere, or then it kind of falls off. Then we're left to say, what the fuck was that? Before there's more movement. We have chaser. We just talked about that. This person could be coming out of a codependent relationship or situation. This could also be you as well, where this is triggered things that you've already grown past, and you're like, I can't bring you with me. I've already ascended. This is behavior I don't accept. And even though you're upset or you're sad that you had to leave a situation behind, that's what's going to take for this person to do that work that they know that they need to do, and bring it back around and come back up to your level. Because if this person, it's almost like they find comfort in hanging out with their demons. And I think a lot of us can relate to that, where we find comfort leaning into our shadows, and we know what we're doing, but it just feels so good in the moment that it's hard to break away from. So this is definitely going to kind of poke them and make them feel uncomfortable, because they're not happy. And I think for those of you that are already going through this, it's literally currently they're not happy. And mostly they're just not happy with themselves. We have wedding rings, union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise, and mirror. I do feel that your marriage to this person, I wish I could say this for 100% of you, but I'm saying this for those of you that get together when you guys have learned these lessons. I think that this definitely has the markings to last forever. If, yeah, because there feels like there's a lot of growth that happens, and you guys are at the same level when you come together. You guys are mirroring each other, so opening up and being vulnerable is going to be very difficult, especially once you feel like you have to close off, or this person has to earn your trust, or they broke your trust, or people in general have broken your trust. We have MS, CH, MS again, RO, rock, be each other's rock. We also have X. We have ROC, rock, rocha. We have L, and we have K, like. Someone, someone could like rock, miss lock, miss look, change, Charlie, Charlie X, Ms. Charlie. All right, that's what we got. My group number ones, I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope it resonated, but more than anything, I hope it was helpful. Please take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my group number twos. If you picked the sticker, then welcome to your reading, friends. Today, we're going to be doing a little future spouse reading, friends. We are going to be covering slightly different information in this reading than in the other ones that I've done in the past. You guys know there is a playlist, a future spouse playlist, if you guys want to go through that. But in this reading, we are going to be getting some information about this person, who they are, a little bit about them. We're also going to be looking into what's going on with them at this point in time and kind of seeing what's going on in their life. And that'll kind of give us an idea as to how close to, coming into alignment together you guys may be. We are then going to be looking into what is going to be happening with you and in your life when you guys come together, or when you guys are, getting to the point of crossing paths. We'll just see what kind of information we can get. Now, I know a lot of you come to these readings, the future spouse ones, for confirmation and validation. So hopefully I can, do that for you. And for others of you, you're just listening for fun. But whatever it may be, just know to use your own discernment. If something does not sound, to a cups at the bottom, I love it. If something doesn't sound like something you'd be a part of, or that you can imagine yourself in those circumstances for whatever reason, then just know that it's probably not for you. All right, my group number twos, let's get to it. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for my group number twos. My group number twos, please. Oh, this relationship, this connection, it's going to challenge your guys' communication. The second we started tapping in, had to clear my throat. Lord, let's get it. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number twos about their future spouse. Their future spouse, their future long-term connection, their long-term relationship. If you guys don't want to actually get married, that's fine too. But whoever you're going to be with for a long ass time, that's who we're going to be talking about today. Thank you, Spirit. What can we know about this person? What can we know about them? What can we know about my group number two's future spouse, their future partner? What can we know? What can you tell us? What can we know about this person? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number threes, please. What can we know about their future spouse, their future partner? What can we know? What can you tell us? What can we know about them? We have the Hierophant in reverse. We have the World. Messages for my group number twos. What can we know about their future spouse? So right now they're it's interesting. So for some of them, they could be dedicating their time, their energy, like they're not really, I don't know if it's that they feel like they're not making progress, or if it feels like there's been something that's been very slow. This person feels like they haven't been able to have the solid foundation that they want. And because things aren't growing the way that they want, they've had to be very honest about themselves as to why that is. So this person is coming off as being very reflective. This person could have had a career shift, for some, a divorce, depending on your age and stage. That's not for everyone. Someone here could have been going to college or university and realized that they were actually dedicating themselves to something that isn't leading to much. And this is kind of what is taking up their energy, at this point, or at least, maybe this is kind of confirming how you'll know them when you meet them. Because it does feel like they're investing into something that they're almost like they're questioning. They're like, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this for? Now, this could also be indicators of where they were at in their life when you did meet them, if you already know who this person is. We are getting strong on the Taurus, strong on the Taurus. So this makes me think that their material world, their family, their stability is very important to them. Maybe that's even how you meet them, is mutually through something that you guys are both a part of, a community or a place. All right, let's see. This person could also be challenging like the norms or something that's around them, whether it's cultural or traditional. Or why the Hierophant in reverse? What can we know about this person? Why the World? They could be starting their own business or doing something. Yeah, This is someone who is working on something or doing something, and they just don't feel like their success or their stability, it's not, they're not happy. It's not showing for it. This person feels unsettled or they feel like something is missing. This person is different. They could be different than you, or there's something different about what they do, or why the Seven of Pentacles? I mean, I know we're all different, but it feels like this is a standout feature. Why the Knight of Pentacles in reverse? Yeah, guys, this person is anxious. This person struggles. This person doesn't know why things aren't turning out great for them. And this person, I think that they've worked hard and they did what they thought they should do. And now they feel like, well, now what? Now what? I can't move forward, or my money isn't growing, or my happiness isn't growing. I've reached this level. I graduated, I graduated college, or maybe not. I don't know. I did the career, or I did the business, or I'm trying to do the business. Why isn't it growing? Why is this not happening? This person gave and gave and gave at the expense of their themselves or their mental health. This person feels like they haven't gotten the success or the level of success, or if they have, it hasn't brought them what they thought that it would. Why the Seven of Swords in reverse? What can we know about this person? What can we know about this person? Why the Seven of Swords in reverse? Tell me about the Four of Wands. This person, wow. This person is almost like dreaming and praying that they have this new beginning, that they can have this new chapter in their life, but they're having to really, I almost feel like the universe kind of stopped them in some way or put them in an uncomfortable situation to where they had to reach this hardship. I do think that they're dealing with some kind of hardship. It is on the mental health for some of them, but that's because of all the thoughts they're having as to why things aren't moving forward. Now, this could even be someone who has an idea or they want to start something, but it's so outside of the box that maybe there's some kind of struggle that they feel like holds them back, or they're afraid of it not working out, or that slow progress. Maybe they view their slow progress as it's not enough, or there's something here that this person, it's kind of weighing on them. Tell me about the Hierophant in reverse with the Ace of Pentacles. Messages for my group number twos. Tell me about this person, their future spouse. My group number two's future spouse, their future partner. Tell me about the Hierophant in reverse and the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, they're stepping away from something long term in order to start new. And this person's really afraid that they don't know if what they're investing in or how they're doing it, or there's something here that makes them either question themselves or they're worried about that it's not going to move forward. They're struggling to feel hopeless, or sorry, hopeful about it. They could be feeling a little hopeless, or again, it's because they're not as successful as they want to be, or it just doesn't feel the way that it should. Now, for those of you that this is someone who is like divorcing or leaving a long-term situation, or they invested into something for a really long time and it didn't work out, this is just saying this, it's like this is their realizations of, I carry this anxiety, this nervousness, or the concerns, because it's not changing. Things aren't changing. They are working at something new or rebuilding. But they're definitely not at a place whenever this little peak in time that we're getting. Um, they're not very stable. Tell me more. Why the World and the Five of Pentacles? If you already know this person, you guys could be in separation or live long distance. Why the world? Yeah, for some of you, maybe this person has to move from where their family is, especially, I don't know, like your person could even be from another country, perhaps. And maybe that's the success and for love that they're doing it. Different scenarios, only take what resonates. Tell me about the world and the Five of Pentacles. They're trying to get over something, but they feel lonely or left out. It's like they feel better about an ending, but now there's a struggle. So say that they were married or they did break away or they shifted careers, something like that that could have affected their finances. It's like I feel better, but now I have other things to worry about. Now I have to make more or now I have to rebuild. It like comes with different different struggle perhaps. Tell me about the Seven of Pentacles with the Star in reverse. Tell me about my group number two's future spouse. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, it's their success. They don't feel successful enough, or they don't feel like they are. This person, they struggle with some kind of, it's either their childhood, their past, poverty mindset. Um, this could even be, I've brought this up on the channel before, so it's not anything new, but it could even be like that. The first generation like mentality, the oldest child in the first generation of like migrants, where now you carry the burden of having to be successful or wanting to be successful. And there's fear here. This person carries a lot of, they carry a lot from the past and they want to do better and they worry that they'll fail or they're worried that whatever path they're taking isn't going to lead them to success. Now, for others of you outside of that message, this is a past relationship that it's left them with so much to process that they are almost like reliving that, even though they're not there. Again, there's a feeling of I feel better, but at the same time, I'm not there. There's some kind of big chapter that is closed. Yeah, for those of you that this is a relationship or a career or something, it's like there's feeling freedom, there's feeling like, okay, this is good. And then, there's a reality of it that comes back to them. Tell me about the Seven of Swords in reverse and the King of Cups. And tell me about the Four of Wands in reverse with the Fool. You could either meet this person online or know each other from online at some point. This person, they put up like either successful or, who doesn't, right? The highlight reel online. This person, it's interesting because it almost feels like the way they communicate or how they present themselves online. It's like you can tell they have a deep love for their family or their interests, the things that they care about and that they may talk about, but in reality, they don't feel as positive. They have a hard time remaining optimistic about their stability and the hope for them to have this family, marriage, house, business, all the good things in life because of the past, whether this be because of how they were raised, childhood experiences, family trauma, or a relationship in the past, or just them, their past is affecting their present and their future. All right. We already said, didn't we say Taurus because of all the earth? So that came and doubled down with that 10 of Pentacles. We have a little bit of air, but then we have Leo and Aries showing up as well, and Aquarius with that star card. All right, how crazy is that? The Star in reverse and the Six of Wands in reverse. Not feeling successful or having success. Something there. Maybe also not having seen or not being seen or not having the recognition that we deserve. All right, deep breaths, babies. let's see. Let's get a little glimpse into what is going on with your future spouse right now. What's going on in their life? What's going on with them? Where are they at? This could give us a little indicator as to how close you guys are into coming to alignment with each other. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number twos, please. What's going on with their future spouse at this moment in time? Whenever my group number twos watch this reading, what's going on with their future spouse at this moment in time? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number twos, please. What can we know? What can you tell us? Their future spouse. What's going on with them? What's going on with them? What can we know? What can you tell us? What's going on in their energy and their life? My group number twos. We have an Eight of Pentacles in reverse and the King of Wands in reverse. Oh, so they're stubborn. They still don't see it. This person, yeah. So that first part of the reading is very reflective of this, because it seems like they're not dedicating themselves. They're partying, you know. They have fears. They're just keeping things. They're keeping things fun. They're keeping things surface. What's going on with them? They're seeking experiences that they don't really have to give to. Why the Eight of Pentacles in reverse? What's going on with their future spouse? Yeah, they're choosing other things. This person is headed towards, oh shit. You guys. I just heard they're almost like heading towards some kind of, I don't know if it's a train wreck. That's what I heard. I heard train wreck. Maybe they're in their train wreck era. I don't know. Let's see. There's something that's happening that's already in the works with this person. This person isn't dedicating themselves to much. They're not even like themselves. Honestly, I think they're moody, and I think there's times where, I don't know. Yeah, the Fool in reverse. It's keeping them from doing different and being different. So this person hasn't come to realizations yet. This person, they know that they want something different, but at the same time, they're not applying themselves to do different. This person is buying their time, because it feels like it's almost like I'll take care of it tomorrow, or I'll do it next week, or I'll do it at the end of summer, or just you wait till the end of the year when I get my shit together. But something's going to be, I don't know. I feel like something's going to catch them by surprise. I can't help that. This person has options, or they like options as well, as to who they date, or they like to feel like they have options. But the other thing is they're thinking of moving towards, I can't tell if this is reunion for some of you that already know this person. And this person is like, I know what I want and I know how I'm going to get it, and I'll do it when I do it. They're kind of being dumb. Tell me about the moon. Oh, yeah. Tell me about the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so we are going to talk about it in a couple of different ways. And then we're going to, yeah, because there's messages for those of you that already know this person, and for those of you that it's a brand new person. If it's a brand new person, they are exploring their options. Their fear is holding them back, and they're just literally stuck in place. They know that they don't really enjoy, like they might enjoy in the moment that they're out, or that they're hanging out, or they're hooking up, whatever it is that they're doing, or that they're drinking with their friends, they're getting together. They're literally doing things that don't grow, don't do anything, but it's all out of fear. This person is not in a good place right now, and they're definitely not ready to offer you something that would set you guys up for immediate success, right? If this is someone that obviously you're not with, or you don't know, or you're not together, but it just feels like they are in their fuck around and find out era, and they're about to find out. I'm going to pull on that Wheel of Fortune because I can't help. It keeps kind of pulling me back. It almost feels like, when there's like a whirlpool in like yeah, and it's draining, and that drain is just circling. That's literally what I feel like, that the drain is circling. So hopefully they're not circling the drain. Now, I want to This person is also like online a lot, or they saw something or see things. I don't know. This person gets in their feels. It could also be, again, related to success of what they see out there and it's getting to them. Now, besides that, I'm not picking up on that as strongly as I'm picking up that this, especially this part, is relating to you if you already know this person. If you already know this person is thinking about the future and reuniting and coming back to you. Now, the problem is that you guys are not talking. They have regrets. There is either lack of reciprocity, a misunderstanding, or someone here does not communicate well. This person is online, they're watching, there is some kind of message component. This person's a little nosy when it comes to you or when it comes to things in general. They could, I mean, we're all nosy online, but what I mean is they kind of do their research. They're one of those people that if they want to find out, they will find out. And it feels like there's some regrets or something here over you not talking to them, you being cold and closed off to them, perhaps, or someone is. So they go online or they go and get information in another way. This person could also be, yeah, King of Swords in reverse. They're not being open and upfront, Ten of Wands. They feel this burden about you or about this communication issue. Now, this could also be for those of you that don't know this person, or, outside of those of you that I just talked to, this could even be that they are constantly trying to look for online connections, options that literally they're going nowhere. They lead to nothing. They lead to nothing. All right, tell me about this Wheel of Fortune. What's going to be the change up for this person? Tell me about that wheel, please. We have Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, and Leo. We also have Gemini, Aries, and Pisces. Heavy air is coming through. So Libra and Aquarius and Gemini. All right, thank you, Spirit. Tell me about the wheel and the King of Wands in reverse. One more. Yeah. It's like time is moving with or without them on board. And this person's past keeps coming up. There's some issue with codependency or their money. So this is all part of their journey. Yeah, look at going to the King of Pentacles. Their money, their stability. So right now, this person, this is part of their journey, but they're definitely not there yet. Now, it could just be the timing of things, this time of year, or something recently happened. We don't really know about that, but that's a little bit about what's going on with your person at this point in time. My group number twos. Let's switch it up and let's take a look at what will be happening in your life when you guys come together or when this person comes into your life, whatever that might be. It's going to be different for all of you, but let's see what information we can get for you. All right, thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number twos, please. Messages for my group number twos. What will be happening in my group number two's life and in their energy when this person comes, when they come into union with this person? Thank you, Spirit. What can we know? What can you tell us? Messages for my group number twos. What will be happening in their life when they come together with this person? What's going to be going on with my group number two's life and in their energy? How will they know when this is coming up? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number twos, please. What will be happening in their life when they come together with this person? We'll leave that one since it wanted to be dramatic and fly off. The Devil in reverse. Oh, you're fighting them off. You're like, fuck that, fuck this. You're like ignoring people in your DMs. You're like, I'm not interested. You guys have people in your energy, or they're fighting for your attention. You could be ignoring the drama or ignoring some kind of conflict and feeling like you're releasing yourself from a toxic partner or a toxic pattern. You're in your, yeah, you're definitely, I feel like you're ignoring people, or you're just bored. Maybe you do have options or there's choices, but you're like, meh, I'm feeling at peace. I'm feeling better. So where you're at, you're feeling, you might be a little, like I said, bored or over it, but it definitely feels like you've let this devil go. And a part of you feels better, but there's still something there. You're emotionally closed off. You're like, fuck love, or I don't even know how I feel about this or about them or about relationships anymore. There are people that are interested in you. There is opportunity for you to experience these people, but you're not interested. You're focused on something else. You're focused on what didn't work out, or you're focused on, as for those of you that know this person, that could be it, that um, you're a little shut off because of what happened. And maybe you're like, I know the timing wasn't right, or I know they are not right. But at the same time, you can't really shake it, or it feels like you can't. Because they're, look at both of these people, the 5 and the 4, we're both looking down and focused on other things. Tell me about the devil, and what you don't see is that there's a 2 of cups right behind you. Tell me about the devil in reverse. Messages for my group number 2s, please. Why the 5 of Wands? Yeah, you're ignoring this person, or you're ignoring people that are trying to trying to holler at you. Um, or you could just be focused on your finances. If you're like, no, no one, no one ever is in my DMs or is approaching me, then you're kind of bored and dealing with your finances. It's interesting though, because this 5 of Wands in this World card, you guys could have also recently closed out a situationship or something that you felt friend zoned or didn't go anywhere. You could have taken it upon yourself to close this out, even though there was some conflict and drama. But it feels like you purposely have to ignore this or ignore someone. Tell me about the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. And tell me about the cups. Yeah, you're kind of surrendering to, well, that's not going anywhere. And you're finding solace in the fact that, you're more at peace and you kind of have written it off. You've walked away from someone who was immature or something that didn't work out. But at the same time, it didn't leave you feeling good. How close together to this, and this, you and this person coming together to feeling like this, I'm not really sure, but it's very interesting that these are the emotions or how you find yourself when you guys end up coming together. Now you could have even, if you do, interesting, this is the group that this person wants success. Maybe this person has a big social media following and they have all this, they have it, but it doesn't feel the way they want it to. It's almost like, say this person has thousands of views on their stories, right? But when they scroll through, the name that they want to find isn't there, or it doesn't feel like anything. And not that we should seek validation from those external things, but I'm saying they've reached levels of what maybe they thought was success, whether that be money, attention, options, a large social circle that just, it's pointless because no one really knows you, or, it's like things like that. Like, we might have it all, but we have nothing at the end of the day, or it doesn't feel like that, because there's other things that aren't being fulfilled. So there's definitely an energy of that that kind of comes through in connection to this person, them, or even what you notice about them. And the reason I even say the large social media following is because maybe you see what they're like online and you see that there's other people wanting their attention, or it kind of strikes up some kind of jealousy perhaps, and you're like, fuck that, I'm not dealing with this. And so you kind of shut it down. And even though it didn't go anywhere, you're like, it feels better walking away. Tell me about the 5 of Cups. Ooh, that almost flew out the table. So you're having to kind of be this King of Swords, or maybe this person's a King of Swords. Someone's cold and closed off, and you have to choose with your mind, like critical, what makes sense. And it makes you sad, but at the same time, um, I feel like you're like, well, nothing else to do. Yeah, because you're protecting yourself. So you're on a break. So if this is someone that you're on a break from currently, that they're the Five of Cups. They're thinking about this. Okay. Wow. And then we have a King a cup or a Knight of Cups, and then another Four of Cups came up. So there's a little bit of back and forth. Let's just say you're not coming together with this person with a whole ass welcome party. It's like, no, we have some shit to kind of work through. There's some thawing that needs to happen because everyone's a little frozen. There's no love, there's no tenderness coming from your energy when you and this person come together. So, if that does not sound like you, then disregard that. But I definitely feel like that's talking about someone's current journey. Wowzers. My group number two's kisses wanted to come flying out with that deck. We're not there yet. Let's see if it comes out. Again, let's see. We have reflection, messages for my group number twos, their future spouse. What can we know? What can you tell us? We have movement was in reverse. So when there's a pause or when things aren't moving forward, someone here is not going to be able to grow until they reflect. Space is going to be necessary and caution. You have to keep your boundaries up with this person because if you don't, it'll just enable them to continue their bullshit behavior. And I think you know that, and that's why you don't entertain them when they're coming to you in that energy. Ideation, this person is a little stubborn. They are stuck on the way that they think or on the way that they think they think. It's interesting because it's trying to grow and evolve. And it takes them a minute to kind of realize that and catch up with it. This person has some kind of trauma that's keeping them stuck in place, or some kind of ideal, old thoughts, old ways of thinking. They're still basing things on a past situation. We have wedding rings. We have ascending. Okay, so this is comforting because this is coming to tell you that um, even though it may be hard to believe, this is talking about that you're going to see yourself, this person, and this relationship go from almost like nothing, a tiny little seed, into growing into something that you didn't think was possible. Like you might plant the seed and think that it's not going to go anywhere or it's done, it's over with. And this person actually, this is part of their journey of growth. We did see that Wheel of Fortune. They are on their way, but they have to learn the hard way. They have to. I mean, you're going to love this person for who they are. So you're also going to love them for being stubborn. And as funny as it may sound, let's think about it. The things that we love about our partners can also sometimes end up being the things that we kind of hate about them or that we don't like or that we have to learn to work with, right? Because all is great when they're stubborn in the right ways, but then it all kind of goes awry when they get stuck in the not so best ways. And I feel like this is part of this person's journey. We have paradise. So you guys are going to be building your own paradise together, your own life together, and things are going to grow and change. We have lightning. I love that. Let's do one more. That to me is the Tower card, and then we have passion. So that gives us our answer as to how you're going to be melted. You're going to be melted because there's going to be a divinely orchestrated event that is going to leave you and this person really buzzing and hot and bothered over each other. Whether that means an unexpected hookup, an unexpected moment that changes everything, it's not going to be planned. It's going to fall out of the sky. All right. We have WW. So there's an important online connect or online component here. We have VP. This person could be a VP to something. We have VPR, which makes me think of VR, virtual online, PB, peanut butter and jelly. That's how you guys are going to be. We have Q, dove. A dove could mean something to someone. QZ and C. Cove is coming through, and then paradise. So something about a beach, an island, or where someone is from, where someone lives, maybe places that you guys are going to go visit together. All right, my group number twos, that is what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope it resonated. Please take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you the next one. Thanks, guys. Hello, my group number threes. If you picked the sticker, then welcome to your reading, friends. I'm kind of laughing because literally there was like three false starts to this. So we'll see if that's a reoccurring theme in this reading, in this group. My group number threes, welcome to your future spouse reading. Today's reading is slightly different than others that we've done in the past. You guys know we have a whole last playlist dedicated to this topic. But in today's reading, we are going to be getting information about this person and learning a little bit about them, but we're also going to be going into what's going on with them at this moment in time. So, whenever you come across this reading, we want to see what's going on with them and in their life and in their energy. We kind of want to get an idea as to how close to being ready you guys are into coming into alignment. And then we'll be flipping the script a little bit and we'll be talking about you and seeing what's going to be going on with you in your life and in your energy when you guys come together. So again, just trying to get information to kind of figure out possible time frame and just kind of give you more indicators as to what you can expect. You guys will have to let me know if you listen to the future spouse playlist, if they kind of go together or how that works out for you. But yeah, any messages that do not resonate, you can ignore those. Anything that you can't imagine yourself being a part of as well, that's probably because it's not for you. And others of you, if you're just looking for confirmation and validation on someone that you already know or a journey you're already on, then I hope we can get that for you today. All right, my group number threes, my babies, let's begin. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages today for my collective and my group number threes. My group number threes, please, Spirit. My group number threes. What can we know? Their future spouse, their future partner. What can we know? What can you tell us? What can we know about this person? What can we know about my group number three's future spouse, their future partner? What can we know? What can you tell us? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number threes, please. What can we know about their future spouse, their future partner? What can we know about them? What can you tell us? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number threes. What can we know about their future spouse, their future partner? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number threes. What can we know about their future spouse, their future partner? We have the Page of Cups. We have the Six of Wands. We have the Two of Pentacles. What can we know about their future spouse, their future partner? Oh, okay. So this person, if you already know them, you already know that they have a crush on you, or there's been some kind of attention here that you guys have had with each other, but they go back and forth between a past situation or something in their life that isn't going anywhere. This person does have some kind of stress or an ending, or I wouldn't be surprised if we have a Three of Swords that comes up. Okay, so if this person doesn't openly say, I like you, you want to go out with me, like, okay, for some, maybe they will. But for others of you, it's going to be in how they treat you or the attention that they give you, or they get excited around you, or they're sweet to you. This is someone who people are drawn to, or they have a lot of people around them. People view them as being successful. You could even know that other people have crushes on this person. You just see them and you're like, oh my gosh, that hottie over there, they get a lot of attention. Or, of course, everyone wants them. Of course, all the girls want them or all the boys want them, whatever. I mean, or both, right? Everybody. So this person, they stand out. They stand out socially or in the workplace. They stand out. Tell me about the Two of Pentacles. Tell us about this person. Thank you, Spirit. Tell me about the Three of Wands in reverse. So this person, even though they have a lot of people around them or people want to be close to them, it's hard to get to know them. Yeah, they've had to they've been in situations where they weren't growing and things weren't moving further for them, and they've had to admit why that is. This person, So this person, they're a little back and forth with that Two of Pentacles. They go back and forth between feeling hopeful, being happy, or being optimistic, and then they kind of revert back, and it takes them a while to get over. So this is someone who, even though they might seem unfazed on the outside, this person, it takes them a really long time to work through a betrayal or endings, or this specific ending that they had. This person, they could have had an issue with addiction or a karmic relationship or a karmic situation, some big change in their life. Maybe this in and out is the energy between you guys, where this person is not consistent with you, or they won't be at the beginning. Now, consistent, it doesn't mean that they are flaking on you. It just means that maybe you never know when you're going to see them, or um, they're not like a consistent presence in your life, is what it seems like at some point. You guys may be at a distance, but more than anything, I'm picking up that this person is emotionally distant, even from friends, or even from, I don't think that they bring too many people really close to them. So this person, you are, okay. So when they meet you, or when what's coming through about them is that there's some painful ending that led them to options. And they're very nervous. They're very afraid of romance or romantic feelings that they have. And it takes them a while to move forward because they're working through their own devil, whether we already said karmic addiction or just self sabotaging behavior. This could be why your reading had 3 false starts to it. And literally all 3 times we didn't make it past the intro. So it's like you don't get very far. And then that Two of Pentacles happens. Tell me about them, please. Why the Page of Cups with the Moon in reverse? Tell me about my group number 3's future spouse. You could have told this person that you have feelings for them. Or if they, bitch, if they're all nice to you, you're like, what? Why? What are you doing? You're like roasting them. You're like, oh, you brought me a coffee? Thanks. And you're like, whatever. I don't know. Like that's how you could be with them, or you revealed feelings. Interesting. Tell me about the Six of Wands and the Three of Cups. Tell me about this person, my group number 3's future spouse. This person's very successful in their work or what they do for career. It gets them a lot of attention. I'm getting that a lot of people want to be around your person. But this person, it's like it might be a crowded room, and they're sitting not really talking to anyone, even if it's their party or even if it's their thing. They're just kind of on their own in some way, but they like it. It's like they still like the attention, they like the success, but they also, again, there's an emotional distance with this person that they bring into, I think, all relationships in their life, to be honest, not just romance. I'm not saying that they are not a good friend or they're not going to be a good partner. I just mean they're not very open. Um, it's almost like Aquarius energy, like one for the people, but not of the people. Does that make sense? All right, let's see. Tell me about the Two of Pentacles with the Sun in reverse. Messages for my group number 3's. What can we know about their future spouse? What can we know about them? Yeah, this person, they kind of go back and forth. They go back and forth between returning or staying or not moving forward, of, optimism. I don't know. There's something here that this person, I almost get that they're not feeling the most confident. Let's light a candle for this person. Let's light a candle for you and this person, my group number 3's. Oh shit, hold on. All right. Nothing like wax under my nails. Okay, let's see. Why this Three of Wands in reverse with the Page of Pentacles in reverse? Tell me about this person, please. You could also feel like this person needs to give a lot more in order to get this going, and that could be why your Queen of Swords. You got this boundary up with this person. Yeah, and this person, they are they're struggling with their foundation in some kind of way. And there's a time when it keeps them from being able to move forward. There's a tower moment that forces this person, or there's a life-changing decision. It doesn't have to be forced. It could have been a decision. Interesting. That's the first time they correct me on that. So yeah, this person made a decision to move forward, possibly come towards you. I say possible because it's romance, it's feelings. The feelings are here, the feelings are present. So I don't know, maybe most of you, I mean, it is group three. It is group three. So I think a lot of you probably already know this person. Okay. Let's see why the Three of Swords. Tell me about the Three of Swords. Why the Three of Swords? Why the Three of Swords? Because they didn't make things clear to you. Or there was an outside situation that was pulling at their heartstrings. But more than anything, I feel like this Two of Wands is towards you. Them following their heart as well. So this person, they are gonna, yeah, there's some false starts that happen here in your connection. Yeah, I just saw the Ace of Wands in reverse. All right, well, that's a little bit about them. Interesting informationals coming through today. My group number threes. Well, let's see what's going on with them and their energy and their life right now. Thank you, Spirit. What can we know? What can you tell us? My group number three's future spouse, their future partner, their future spouse. What's going on in their energy? What's going on with them right now? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number threes, please. What's going on with their future spouse at this moment in time? Whenever my group number threes watch this, what's going on with them? What can we know? What can you tell us? What's going on in their energy and life? What can we know about how close they are to coming towards my group number threes? What's going on with them, friends? Let's see if we can get indicators as to how close they are to being ready. Messages for my group number threes. What's going on in their future spouse's life right now? What's going on with them? What can we know? What can you tell us? Messages for my group number threes. So we have Justice in reverse, the Six of Cups, the Three of Swords in reverse. So they're focused on healing right now, not in a romantic way. This person, they're investing into things that are close to their heart. If they have children, it could be that, or it could be dreams that they've had. They could be listening to old music or reminiscing on the old times. They're revisiting something from the past that's helping them feel better right now, or it's helping them heal. They feel very unbalanced. We're going to see why the Justice in reverse. We have Libra and Cancer energy coming through. But when it comes to love and romance, they're not taking the lead. They're not moving. They're not moving forward. We have the Four of Swords in reverse. Tell me about the Justice in reverse. Why the Justice in reverse? What's going on with my group number three's future spouse right now? What's going on in their life? Tell me about the Six of Cups. What are they reminiscing about? How it used to be. Tell me about the Three of Swords in reverse. Tell me about the Chariot in reverse. Tell me about the Knight of Cups. So yeah, it feels like it's there. Right now, they're definitely focused on career, home. They're spending time, like I said, on things that are near and dear to them. If this is someone that you know, they're thinking about you and they're reminiscing on the good times. They're feeling better. They don't feel like this is finished, but they also feel like they're not at a point where they are ready to do anything about it. So, this person, they know that things are not fair, they're not balanced right now, but they're finding acceptance with where they're at and what they're doing or how they're going about it. This person is focusing on work or focusing on their family or their responsibilities. They could be trying to build up their money or level up, reach a milestone, maybe do something. I think we had a Page of Pentacles earlier. So, yeah, maybe they're learning something or doing something that can help them. They're gaining a skill that can make them more money or they're expanding in some kind of way. It's like that's definitely where their focus is at. But look at very strong on the Knight of Cups in reverse. They're like, nope, no love. I got to stay focused. This person feels like a relationship, or especially if they already know you, they feel like this would be a distraction in some way and they rather just think about you. Now, if this is someone that you haven't met yet, then just know that right now it doesn't look like they're definitely not in their romance era. They're not ready to date. They're actually they're trying to be very focused and they're staying connected to their why. What's important to them? What's been their dream? What have they been wanting to do here? Because they feel like things are flowing for them and they're trying not to get distracted or they're trying not to kind of veer off path. We have the 10 of Pentacles. They're working a lot. They like stay up late or they're out a lot. Maybe they're traveling or they're out of the house. There's something here there, it keeps them very busy or focused. But again, this could also just be kind of what they're choosing to focus on, whether, because if they don't, it kind of helps them get out of their head as well with this Five of Swords in reverse and the Justice in reverse. I know things aren't balanced. I know it's not right. I know it's not perfect, but this makes me feel better in this moment is not thinking about it. And how do I do that? I jump into my work. I focus on my goals. I think of new ways to save money or make money. Tell me about the Justice in reverse with the Five of Swords in reverse. What's going on with them? Yeah, so they are trying. They are detaching themselves from, um, whether it's their own kind of mental stuff that happens and it's self-sabotaging or it's an addiction. It's maybe a coping mechanism. It feels like they're trying, but because this is taking so much focus, it's just their heart is they're just not in the place. They ain't ready. Tell me about the Six of Cups with the Wheel of Fortune. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number 3s. What's going on with their future spouse right now at this moment in time? Thank you, Spirit. What's going on in their life? Why the Six of Cups with the Wheel of Fortune? One more. Yeah, this person's emotionally closed off. They're reminiscing, they're thinking, but they're staying emotionally distant. They're closed off and they're not vulnerable. They're hunkering down as well. They're being very protective of what they have or what they're doing or what they're taking care of or what they're cultivating. Tell me about the Three of Swords in reverse with the World in reverse. This person is being strategic and they feel like they have to put their mental, their mind over matter, critical thinking skills coming through. They're very strategic. They think about the future. But also because they come off as this King of Swords and this Emperor, they shut down emotionally, so that holds them back on their growth. Again, it's not balanced, it's not perfect, but I'm trying, is what they're saying in their life right now. This person is trying to do better or be better. Tell me about the Chariot in reverse with the King of Pentacles in reverse. What's going on with this person at this time? They could have children, or yeah, it feels like just because they have feelings, though, they're not it's like they're maybe this person's like minimizing their feelings. It's like they're trying to stay in their headspace. This Page of Cups surprised me. Cancer energy coming through. We have all signs showing up, actually. All right. Tell me about the Knight of Cups in reverse with the Emperor. What's going on in this person's life? They're excited. They're excited about something, they're doing something new. I feel like it's work related, or it's something, yeah, it's something that means a lot to them that they're working on or cultivating. And it's outside of love, it's outside of dating. It's something else. Tell me about the Four of Swords in reverse and the Ten of Pentacles. Oh yeah. So this person is slowly, they've worked really hard for a long time, and they're gaining their stability. This person, they're starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel, but they're not there yet. Look, they see it. That's interesting that they brought me to this. I've never seen it like that too. Yeah, I'm going to leave it at that. That this person, I think they see a light at the end of the tunnel, and they know it's a matter of time. But until then, they're just closed off and they're staying on track. If this is someone you know, again, they know things aren't done between you guys, but for now, they're putting their feelings or their emotions to the side for you, and they're staying focused in order to get to a stable place, to have something, to feel stable enough and focused, like not maybe feel spread so thin, or to be able to be open to love. Right now, they're not open to love. They need to do something else before they get there. This person, I also want to tell you that they're going to feel very confused over why they feel the way that they do about you. We have we have Two of Cups. I saw the Seven of Cups, and then I saw there's the Seven. What was the other big one that I saw? Ace of Cups was the other one. They're going to feel confused over this connection. Why does it feel this way? It's just, are all relationships the same? Am I going to repeat a pattern? Am I going to, this person's very confused about you. Like, where'd you come from? And, they might know where you come from, but where did this connection come from? Why do I feel this way? Very confused. It's like they can't shake it either. Very interesting. I mean, it's interesting when we read the energy, but when we're living it, it's anything but interesting. Okay, my group number threes. Well, let's flip it on you. Let's see what's going to be going on with you and in your life when you guys come together with this person. This can also give us a little bit of indicators as to time frame. All right, thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number threes, please. What is going to be happening in my group number three's life and in their energy when they come together with this person? When my group number threes and this person, look at what's going to be happening in my group number three's life when they come together with their future spouse, their future partner. How will my group number threes know when they're getting closer to coming together with this person? What's going to be going on in their energy and in their life? What can you tell us? Messages for my group number threes. So this is a situation that I'm telling you, I feel like there's false starts, or there's that it's not able to go very far. And it feels like there's going to be a chance to revisit it and to come back to this. And it feels like it's what you want. It starts off with a message, or it starts off, with just talking. This person isn't, they're not upfront, they're not confident in themselves or in maybe what they want, depending on when we are talking about this. Because for those of you that this is a reconnection, it's starting off as very small, maybe a high or maybe a something. If this is a brand new person, you might be online dating, and you maybe have your eye on a couple of people, but you're like, I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure. I do feel that you're talking. You either know this person from online, or you guys are texting or DMing. You may even be keeping an eye on them. And this is someone that you want to get together with. This is someone that you want to either reunite with, or you want to go out with, you want to go out on a date with. Maybe this is maybe like your dream person, perhaps. I don't know. It feels though that when it comes to this person, you're pretty receptive or you're excited. Tell me about the Eight of Cups in reverse. Messages for my group number threes. What will be happening in my group number three's life when they come together with this person? Tell me about the Eight of Cups in reverse. Tell me about the Serpent Squirrel. So it's going to be like, let bygones be bygones. There's a feeling here that when this person comes into your life, you've let something go. You've released the burden. You're no longer worried or afraid, or you're not in a space where you're trying to control things. You're just literally surrendered. You've healed from something, or you let something go with that Ten of Swords in reverse. And it's like you're ready as well for a new beginning with them or in general in a relationship. Tell me about the Page of Swords. This person's afraid to contact you, or there's something here. Maybe you're done with online dating, or you're done with texting, or I don't know, there's something here where it's like, I'm hoping for the best. I'm excited. I'm hoping for the best, but at the same time, you're a little weary. So it's because of how this person approaches you. I do think that this energy is more so coming from them, where they know that they need to repair something or they need to address something, but they're not feeling the most confident. This person is also trying to think of the best way to approach you. They're studying you, or they are strategizing in some way as what's the best way to approach you. Tell me about the Page of Cups, but they're not doing it from an open, vulnerable, emotional place because they don't want to get hurt. They're not perfect, but they're trying. Tell me about the Page of Cups in reverse. Strength. One more, please. So you could be taking a break from love or this person. You could have distanced yourself. I am getting that there's quietness before this happens, before there's a returning back. And the pressure is off, or the way it happens, it feels very natural. It doesn't feel like there's this big thing that is kind of holding you back. Meaning like you're super closed off, or, I don't think you're closed off. You're cautious, but you're still open is what I mean. And I think that this person isn't being the most open with you, but you're feeling them out. What else, please? What's going to be going on in my group number three's life when they come together with this person? Temperance. Yeah, there's healing that happens. It takes time, or you've been waiting for this, or you knew it was going to happen, or you'd been anticipating it for some of you. For others of you, you're just, this is healing from the past. This is you there's something here that's almost like expected, or you kind of had a feeling, or a part of you knew that this is how it would turn out or how it would be happening. I don't know, but there is a little bit of a weight here. Tell me about the Page of Swords with the Nine of Wands. Nine of Cups in reverse. So yeah, there's almost like a feeling here. Maybe you're keeping a distance as well. You're no longer watching them, or you're no longer, I don't know, maybe you're pulling back on online dating and you're healing. There's something here where you're kind of focused on other things. Tell me about the Emperor in reverse with the King of Swords. One more. You feel a little undecided as to whether or not this person is or isn't like worth your time. Or maybe you feel like they're undecided. I would say you're open to exploring, but you're also keeping mindful, because it feels like when you guys come together, you guys are not in each other's lives for a reason. I don't know. There's something here. I think that'll make more sense if you already know who this is. All right. Last message, please. One more. Yeah, we have the High Priestess. So quietness, still, We have Ace of Wands. It did come out sideways, so false starts perhaps, but also knowing that there's a new beginning coming. And it feels like you can't let this go, or you just kind of know that something's going to come back around, and maybe you're waiting to see. You're being very cautious with this person. You're letting them kind of take the lead somewhat, but you're being very aware about not overgiving or oversharing or overdoing it. You're waiting to see. It's like, show me your hand, show me your cards, right? Oh, you're not going to? Okay, I'm not going to either. It's like there's some kind of push and pull here that happens between you guys. It's like you're ready for this, but you're also ready to you're ready to, I don't want to say play the game, but be smart about it, you know? You're not going into it blindly is what it feels like. My group number threes. Interesting. Okay. Well, let's get some oracle cards and initials before we close out your reading. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for my group number threes, please. Their future spouse, their future partner. What can we know? What can you tell us? Messages for my group number threes. More messages about their future spouse, their future partner. All right. So divine, what is that? You're divinely protected, but rejection is protection, because it seems like this is something that you're going to go with the flow, like with all things, but it's just being pointed out. Look at all these black cards. Um, oh, look, we have two happy faces as well, and we have abundance. So someone here, they get their confidence from their abundance. Someone here wants to be successful and be like this person that is ready for a relationship, whether that be you, them, or both of you. Um, this situation, it might be a little frustrating, obviously, because there are things that need to clear. There is growth that needs to happen before you guys can actually come together. There's some kind of ending that leads to a new beginning, and you're very much encouraged to keep yourself protected, and I think you are. This situation, it's almost like this person can't come towards you until they reach a certain level, and that's why there's somewhat of a wait. We have confidence in happiness. I love this, because I feel like that's like both of you together, how you guys are going to be when you come back together, or when you start this. And when I say come back together, it doesn't mean you already know them. It just means that it doesn't feel like you're going to meet them and immediately know that this is going to be your person. And maybe you will, but you'll realize that they need to go do something first. Life needs to happen in some way first. We have self-indulgence, focus on self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. So that's going to be you as well. It's both of you, but that's going to be the challenge. We have palm tree, stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, and flexibility. I love that, because this is going to focus and make you focus on yourself. And both of you are going to be focused on yourselves in order to have this stability. We have hammer, sabotage, and rebuilding. So someone here is rebuilding. Again, they're getting out of this self-sabotage energy. And then we have stabbed in the back. So someone here, again, I think that came through in the beginning part of your reading, that someone has a hard time moving on and moving forward from heartbreak. So it's taking them a long time. Then we have the snake, competition, enemy. This even says the other woman. So this could be that residual energy that's being cleared. If that doesn't apply, then you know that's not for you. But someone here is getting over some kind of pain and heartbreak. Let's get some initials. Thank you, Spirit. I mean, really mix those around. We've been getting a lot of M's and S's. What do we got? We have two W's, so there could be something. What could be Washington? What? Would? Something about online. We have HD. We have HK, Hello Kitty. HKO, KO. Someone could like to box or be into like contact sports. We have TU, tux. You could be seeing someone in their tux. You could be visualizing your wedding, perhaps. We also have ticks, so tickets, Two X's, passion here in this situation. Also X's. You guys could both have X situations that you're growing through and working through. I'm getting Houston, Hong Kong, Washington, Wade, Tick, Utah, auxiliary. Someone likes the music. Hand me the cord. My group number three is that is what I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope it resonated. Please take care of yourselves, and I'll catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys.